Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We're on day 6 of a chill week on Cyan Beach. Hopefully, we got more to do today. Yesterday's video was kind of weird. Not a lot going on, but maybe today will be different. We are going to start off pretty strong with a bunch of tomatoes. There we go. All right, 17 more tomatoes. That might get us through the rest of the day, and we ain't got to worry about tomatoes anymore, but we'll see later. More potatoes. We definitely need more of those because we're going to need those for tomorrow as well. Some more oil, which is good. We needed that for breakfast, and some more coffee beans. Is that, yep, that should be all the coffee beans we need for tomorrow as well. I did have to leave this team on overnight because Gardevoir, well, probably a little bit of my fault too. Went out with the wife last night, wasn't really messing with the phone, so kind of probably missed a few skill triggers as a result, but life is more important. The people around you are more important. And, we just make do with what we got and we see what we can do. And what we're going to do is make this green grass salad. We're not going to throw in any potatoes. We're going to throw in all the apples. We're going to, let's see, we got 62 coffee. How much do we need for tomorrow? If we're only doing breakfast and lunch, we only need 48. So that means we could use not 24, 14. There it is. 14 of those. Oh, one too many. One too many. We do need the corn. We're gonna need let's see, 14, and nope, I am looking at Keema Curry. That means I'm also looking at Claude Sire Eclairs. Yeah, definitely not the right number. We need 28, 56, so we can only throw in 6 of this. So let's go ahead and take that back. Make sure we get that correct. I don't want to have to try to scramble for tomorrow. We do need 66 potatoes for tomorrow, plus 27 for today, so that is 93. So we got 2 extra potatoes we could throw in here, and I think that's where we're gonna have to stop. I could throw in those leeks, but I really just don't want to. Let's see, corn. We don't have what we need for corn. We're going to have to put Beware on the team anyway, so let's just finish it up with corn. It'll be fine. That'll work. And that will hopefully give us a pretty decently strong dish, especially if we get lucky. We didn't get lucky at all. Sad day, sad day. 67,042 dish strength. That's going to not quite do much of it at all for the level of the green grass salad, but that'll probably put us about halfway through this rank that we're on. I believe we're on Master 14. Is that where we're at? Yes. Master 14. Little shy of halfway. Not too bad. Not too bad. I needed potatoes. Come on. Alrighty then. Let's grab our 200 sleep points. That's going to put us at a grand total of 1,620. And then for our daily lottery, we can grab, hopefully, Trip Biscuits. That would be fantastic. I mean, I almost wanted to be like, no, but small dream cluster is not the worst, to be honest. We are getting close to 65, so we're getting close to that point where we're going to pop all those dream clusters. So, we could use it pretty soon. But let's dive into the sleep report. Let's see what we've got going on. Hopefully something more interesting than yesterday. We really had nothing good show up yesterday. I really need slumbering type to happen. And at the very least, if we don't get slumbering, I need it to not be as bad as yesterday. That's looking pretty snoozy. Come on. All right, well, snoozy it is. Here we go. And that's going to be, I don't even know what my current strength is at. Is it like 150 million? 160? 130? 120? Not quite 120, 118.6 million. Yeah, even though I just looked at it for the Master 14 after feeding breakfast, I still had no idea what it was at. Really just chilling this week. This is not good. This is starting to look like yesterday. With the top belly Crocolore too, just like yesterday. I mean, at least we got Comfey and Kangaskhan. Those are interesting. So we've got Growlithe, Mr. Mime, Kangaskhan, Rattata, Eevee, Comfey, Diglett, and Crocolore. I mean, it's not the worst. It's not the worst sleep report. It's definitely better than yesterday, since we actually have 2 interesting Pokemon, one kind of rare. Comfey's hungry too. Ooh. Oh, Kangaskhan is hungry though, and that's the one I'm going to be going for. Cause we, oh, interesting. Oh, I could take them both home with a premium biscuit. I think we're gonna go for the Kangaskhan. Am I? Am I though? Ooh, I don't know. I think yes. I think I am gonna go for the Kangaskhan just because it's hungry or rare is what I meant. Just because it's the rare one. We don't really have a lot of biscuits. I don't want to spend biscuits trying to catch all of these. So yeah, we're gonna feed the Kangaskhan, and we're gonna go home because I don't want to spend any more biscuits. I want to save them for the events and stuff we got coming up. So yeah, not gonna spend any more biscuits. Just gonna take this rare spawn and run, and hopefully it's something good. I do still need a pretty good Kangaskhan. I have a decent one, I think, but not super great. Candy-wise, I think we send out, I don't know. I mean, part of me wants to send out the Kangaskhan candy because it is rare. But the other part of me is like send out the one that you know people use for the Fuecoco candy. But I'm going to send out the rare one just in case. I'm going to send out the rare candy. Yeah. All right. That gives us 7,443 research XP and 10,207 dream shards. Very good. Very good. Kangaskhan, I need you to be really good. Make that investment worth it. Level 24 and timid. Uh-oh. Well, okay. Ginger double potato. Well, that means we can't use this one because we already have potatoes covered. But, you know, maybe. Maybe this will actually be something good for expert mode if it's got some good sub skills. Let's see. Ooh, buddy. Starting off really good. This might actually be a good expert mode Kangaskhan for potatoes. So that's pretty good. Inventory. We don't need double, but you know what? I'll take it. Skill level up S. Also pretty decent for a capstone. Not terribly good, but kind of okay. Timid is not great. Timid is not great. Speed of help down, XP gains up. However, what this will do is let us rush the growth of this thing to 50 or 60 as quickly as possible, then neutralizing mint if we want. For now, let's go ingredient count B since we would be using it for potatoes in expert mode. So let's see how well this performs. And it looks like it's gonna be pretty good, to be honest with you. We're completely honest. It's looking pretty good. Levels, let's look at 30 first. 38 versus 50. It's not good, actually. That's not good. We need more than that in a day by a long shot. 69 versus 93. The speed of help down is really hurting. It's really hurting. I mean, the sub skills are kind of what you want. Kind of what you want. Double ingredient finding, inventory. We just need speed, and unfortunately, we got speed of help down. Let's see. Let's get rid of 10 and 25. Oh, wrong button. There we go. Let's get rid of those. This is 92 PR. All right. Well, I mean, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Is it? Am I just making excuses? I don't know. Let's find out what we're looking at with a neutral nature in terms of how many we're actually going to get. We do get more, 41 instead of 38, which is a lot better. That is an improvement. But level 60 is the question. Relative strength plus 55.92%. 73 versus 93. Yeah, at level 60 it would be good. I don't know, man. I think this is one we hold on to. Yeah, I think this is one we hold on to just in case we want to use it for expert mode, but I'm kind of hesitant to actually use it because it would take so much to invest in it to get it to actually be usable. I think this is one of those ones that looks good on paper, but in practice is not that great because of the investment it would take. PR 98 with a neutral nature. It's very surprising. And 45-minute frequency is not that fast. It's not super speedy. Yeah, we really needed helping speed. Really needed helping speed. Yeah, I think I am going to hold on to it. I'm going to mark this one down as PR 95 because that's what it is currently without any investments. So I'm going to mark it down as PR 95. But it's not the best. Would have been better as AAA. If it was AAA, it would have been an easier choice. But I am going to keep it. I am going to keep it. Level 24. Level 24. And we'll go ahead and shave that to the box. And we'll mark this one down as a PR 95. I forgot my own naming scheme for a second. I-95 AB squared. There it is. All right, well, you know, we got a pretty decent Kangaskhan. It's not the best, not the worst by a long shot, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Not bad for an offhand rare find that we found today. So I'll take it. Unfortunately, we have no new news. I was kind of hoping we would have some new news about next week. But yeah, one thing I do want to check. Expert mode. I don't see where they told us. Yeah, they didn't actually tell us exactly when it starts, I don't think. Either that or I missed it or have forgotten. Maybe expert mode starts the same week as super skill week, which if that's the case, I don't know that I want to do expert mode the first week it's out. I very much want to go to OGPP for super skill week. So if expert mode drops the same time as super skill week, I'm not doing expert mode first week. I was thinking it would start next week since we have another off week before super skill, but I'm not seeing a date. Like I said, unless I missed it or forgot somewhere, which is possible. But I don't think they've actually given us a date yet. So I don't know what we're doing next week. One thing I would like to work on for next week, I would like to get this out of the way before we get to expert mode, is getting to research rank 65, which 145,000 is not a ton of XP. We could get that by the end of next week if we have another down week. I just got to figure out where I want to go to make that happen. It's either Lapis or OGPP. Those both seem like pretty good options for getting a lot of XP in 1 week. So we'll see. But for now, let's just grab our community reports. There should be a good amount of them. There's going to be 43. Very nice. Very nice. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. They doubled up out of 43. That's good odds. That's well over a third. I'll take that. I will take that very quickly. Nice. Very, very good. All right. Let's back it up. And yeah, let's see what we're gonna do about this team. Let's see what we got going on here. I'm pretty sure Toxicroak is gonna stay on the team. We might be able to. I think actually we will be able to get rid of both Vikavolt and Luxray for now. Let's see. Snoozy tomatoes. We only need 28. Yeah, we got plenty of tomatoes. We don't need those for tomorrow. Nope, we do not. We do need to get Aggron on the team, get a little bit more sausage, or we get for Alligator and Aggron on the team, get some favored berries and some sausage. We've got, where are we at now? Oh, green grass salad is what I wanted to be on. We definitely need oil because we need that for today and tomorrow. Potatoes, we need 66 plus 18, which is 84, so we're actually good on potatoes. We don't need those either. I could maybe throw Dragonite on the team, get some pot filler for tomorrow. But we also need Beware on the team. So, can't do that. I think we got to get Beware on the team first. So, let's see. Let's see what we can do here. We got to move some stuff around. We got the tomatoes we need. First things first, we need some corn. So, we're going to make sure that we get Beware on the team. Get that corn up and running. We need the oil. We don't need any more coffee, so we'll go ahead and move on over to let's see, let's let's get, let's get Feraligatr on the team. Or no, let's get Aggron on the team. That's what we'll do. We'll get Aggron on the team. And that way we can get the sausage we need out of the way. And then I can put Feraligatr on the team and have him running today and tomorrow. And then for potatoes, we don't need any more of those. So we'll, actually, yeah, we'll just go ahead and put Feraligatr on the team, actually. We don't need to wait, I guess. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll put Feraligatr on the team, and then once we get the sausage, I think I'll put Big Boy Blastoise on the team to get some more favorite berries as well as some pot filler for tomorrow. I think that's going to be the right play, actually, not Dragonite. So that's what we'll do. Ooh, Gardevoir's level 59. Nice. I didn't even catch when that happened. Apparently today. Very good. All right, well, that's cool. Any ribbons for anybody? Probably not. Nope, no new ribbons. All right, cool. But that's going to be the team. I think that's pretty good. Once we get that sausage we need, we only need 56 sausage. I'm not going to make dinner tomorrow. I'm going to try to prep a little bit for next week. Not too much, just to kind of have something available. We definitely don't have the oil that we need, but I will take a skill trigger. Very nice, 995. Good. Yeah, so we'll get the sausage we need. Then we'll swap in Big Boy Blastoise. Get some milk and cocoa as well as some more Oran berries. And then once we get the corn we need, might swap in that Croconaw to try to get some more favorite berries just to finish that up. Almost certainly not going to get the other two, but we should potentially be able to get those top two missions done and grab those rewards. So that's probably what I'm going to do. Swap in Croconaw, and then once we hit that mission reward, take Croconaw out and probably start working on some ingredients for next week. Yeah, probably going to do that. I think I'm going to leave Toxicroak on the rest of the week just to have some stuff that we need for next week. Just to get at least 22 oil for Monday morning, just in case we roll salads. I could throw Victory Bell on the team, the AB Victory Bell, get some potatoes and tomatoes to cover for a green grass salad as well. And might actually, since I got Beware on the team today, might as well just go ahead and finish up and get some corn for Monday on top of that. And then tomorrow we can worry about getting ingredients for curries and desserts, depending on what we get for Monday morning. But yeah, I think that's a pretty solid plan. The only thing that hey, there we go. Three favorite berries already. Bro, you've been on the team for like 2 seconds. Super fast. But yeah, I actually got really thrown off by that. But yeah, I think we're in a good place. We should be able to start off next week in a pretty good spot. It just depends if expert mode drops next week, which I suppose they could tell us tonight or tomorrow night, or just drop it and not tell us anything. We'll see what happens, and we'll just have to kind of figure out what we're going to do from there. But that is where I'm going to wrap things up for today. So thank you for watching the videos. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you do enjoy these videos. A huge shout out to our ace trainers: Illusion, YT, Husky Star, JP, Barty, Rogue Bastion, Josh Garrett, and SDK Posse. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you would like to support the channel for as low as $1 per month, you can do so by clicking that subscribe plus or that join button right below this video. You can also find the link to my Ko-Fi for a one-off donation, as well as the link to my live stream channels and the Discord, where you can come hang out with us, talk about Pokemon Sleep, and a bunch of other fun stuff. But other than that, y'all have a good night, and until next time, later, dudes.